Welcome to NASFA U. The purpose of this video is to go over the functionality of the course platform you will be using during your course. When you come to the course platform, if you have been in other courses or are registered for other courses, you may see some of those here. Although the course used for this video's demonstration may not be the course you were enrolled for, the functionality will work the same in every NASFA U course. You begin by selecting the course you are currently registered for and attending. On the left side is the navigation. It does not scroll down with the page, so you always have to go to the top of the page to see it. You can begin with the Start Here section. This is where you will find the syllabus, introductions, and how we navigate the platform, including this video. These pages work vertically, so you just need to scroll down to see everything. If you scroll back up, the next section is the Course Resources section. This is where you can download the syllabus, the self-study guide, and the weekly reading list. These are PDF documents you can download and save to your computer, or you can print them out if you wish. But the self-study guide is quite long, so you may just want to save that to your computer. The next section is the networking section. This is where you will find the weekly discussion forums and the link for the Slack communities. So you'll see the first week's discussion forum, and each week we will add to the discussion forums. So you can access it here, you can post your discussion, and you can review other discussions. You will also receive a Slack invite to the community for the course shortly after the first class has concluded. The final section that you will see in the navigation bar is the lessons. They are numbered by week. You will see lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, etc. Typically, the system, when you enter, will default to the lesson that you are in based on the date. So you may need to click back to the lesson page if you're trying to go back to a different week's lesson. In each lesson, you will see the link for the live get-together. Once class is over, this is where the link to the recording will be of the live get-together once it's been posted. You will also see the class. There's an office hours link. Currently it's not here, and it will become live shortly before office hours begin. Similarly, when a course has a get-together adjunct session or an additional session on a Thursday, that link will also be posted here. Again, because this page works vertically, you want to keep scrolling down so you will find the additional resources for the course. The first are the reading resources for the course. They are separated out, and you can click on each of these to go to the readings, or click back here. If you prefer, you can click on the printable version of the reading list, and that will take you to that PDF document. There are also other PDF documents that you can see here, such as the handout for the notes for the get-togethers, and any other documents that you might need for the course. These are for ease of reading because there is no upload feature on the platform. So you may want to print out the information, but you will still need to complete all assessments and assignments online, which we'll see in just a minute. Further down, you can access the videos for the week. The number and length may change for each week. And finally, the last section is the assessments. This is the graded information, what you are graded on for each week. Typically, you're graded on 2 elements, a quiz and a case study. It could be something different, could be a questionnaire. You must complete each one at least once before moving on to the next lesson. For example, you must complete lesson 1 quiz and case study before moving on to lesson 2. Now, if you happen to be behind when we get to lesson 2 and you have not completed lesson 1, you would have to go back and click on lesson 1, scroll all the way down, and complete the lesson 1 quiz and questionnaire. Finish those and then go back to lesson 2 in order to access the lesson 2 quiz and questionnaire. Now, while we have recommended deadlines each week, they are just to keep you on track for the course and to complete all assessments by the course deadline. You are permitted 2 attempts for each quiz and case study, and the second attempt can be completed at any time between the first attempt and the course deadline, which is always 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on the last day of the course. While all graded assignments are due on the last day of the course, you will continue to have access to all course materials, including the recorded get-togethers, self-study guide, and videos for up to 40 days after the course has ended. The only thing you won't have access to are the graded assessments. Finally, there is one more section, which we scroll back up here, and that's the course dashboard. The course dashboard includes two elements. One is the progress bar, which is really only for your viewing purposes. We do not track the progress bar, so do not really pay attention to that at all. What you want to look at is the grading bar. That's where the grade book is, and that will tell you what your grades are. Now, when we look at the grade book, I have not taken any assessments at this point, but the grade book in this course works a little bit differently, and grading in NASFA-U works a little bit differently than what you might be accustomed to from a typical course. In most courses, you start out with 100% and your grade can fluctuate throughout the course. In a NASFA-U course, you start out with a 0%. When you start out with a 0%, your grade can only go up. Therefore, in a 4-week course, the most you can have at the end of week 1 is 25%, week 2, 50%, and so on. You must have at least a 70% in the course to pass. Upon passing the course, you will have access to the online certificate, which will be posted in this navigation bar right around the course dashboard below it. You will see the certificate once you've passed, and you can click on that and print out your certificate. If you are also in a course that leads to a credential, you will receive complimentary access to the credential test and will receive that information via email after the class is concluded. If you have questions about your grades or any of the graded assessments or any questions about the course itself, you may contact one of the instructors, which you can do through the course platform by scrolling down and messaging one of the course instructors by clicking on message. Or you can always contact us. Our contact information is on the course syllabus, or you can always email us at nasfa-u@nasfa.org. And we look forward to seeing you in class.